Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a all signs reading for the next 48 hours. Please keep in mind just to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We're going to start with my Taurus, and before we start, make yourself comfortable, grab a snack, grab something to drink. I also would like to make an announcement. Possibly today, SPLENDORA, Queen of Wands, is going to be doing a true crime tarot reading, and I'll be joining her tonight. So if you guys want to join us and be in the audience, I will put the link in the description box so that way you could have access to that, and also subscribe to her channel to see whenever she posts and so forth. But without further ado, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll go ahead and start with my Taurus. Happy birthday, Taurus. Happy belated birthday, Taurus. But let's see what's the energy for the next 48 hours for my Taurus. Okay. What messages do we have for my Taurus, gang? The next 48 hours. Door to value. Okay, Taurus, that's a really nice energy. Really investing in their money. Many of you Taurus are possibly saving at this time. I'm getting like the sense of kind of also setting a budget plan, having boundaries as where your money is going, where it's also hurting in a way, because you guys got the Three of Swords. So I feel like the next 48 hours, Taurus, you're really trying to figure out where exactly you need to cut back, and also too, so that way you don't have the sense of that you're hurting or you're feeling lack of. Just putting down boundaries as to where you want your finances to go, and also how you want them to grow and so forth. You guys also got the King of Wands, so yeah, taking kind of taking your power back. Like, I guess a lot of you Taurus have been going through some financial obstacles, and you guys are stepping into this King of Wands energy and really making sure that you're taking control of the situation, taking control of your finances and so forth, and also trying to strategize as to where your money should be going and where it should be coming in as well, like where the cash flow is going and also how it's coming in and so forth. So that's what I feel for you Taurus for the next 48 hours. Now moving over to my Virgos. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What messages do we have for my Virgos? Sun, Moon, Rising. Virgo. Okay, you got two Virgo. I'm just gonna go ahead and take one since we're only doing a 3-card reading, but you guys got the Victory. So I feel like Virgo, you guys are stepping into this energy as well of just feeling accomplished. I know it's just Monday, but you know, kind of just looking back at last week of everything that you have accomplished. Maybe you didn't get to exactly the goals and expectations that you had for yourself last week, but you're also just being like, okay, well, at least I did this. Maybe this week I can make it better and so forth. You guys got the Seven of Wands and the Page of Swords. So I feel like you guys are being a little bit hard on yourselves, Virgos. Like, maybe you're also being a little defensive or just kind of being hard on yourself. I'm feeling like part of you is feeling very victorious and so forth, but part of you is still like, I could have done better. I should have done this. I should do that. But you know, this week, this next 48 hours, you're going to be stepping into the Page of Swords energy. So, you know, gathering all the information that you learned last week or even in the previous weeks of your life, and just making sure that you learn from those experiences so that way, you know, you can continue going the path and meeting your goals and exceeding your expectations for yourself that you may have, whether that be your weight. Maybe for some of you guys want to keep on track about your diet, your weight, possibly maybe waking up earlier, making your bed. Whatever that situation is, I feel like you guys are really stepping into this kind of a routine and just trying to get back into that routine again for this week. Even if last week you felt like you were off, it doesn't matter as long as you get back the next day and you keep pushing forward to that goal and expectations that you have for yourself. So moving on to my Capricorns. What messages do we have for my Capricorns for the next 48 hours? 48 hours for my Capricorns. What messages do we have for my Capricorn? Okay, storm warning, and then you guys also got the broken heart at the bottom of the deck. So for the next 48 hours, it's really, I feel like you guys could possibly know that something's coming towards you, like something, maybe an obstacle, a hardship. Maybe for some of you guys got the broken heart at the bottom of the deck. So some heartbreaking news that you sense that something's coming towards you. Or it's just a sense of like, for some of you guys, I'm getting the sense of like you having to end something. Could be a relationship, could be, you know, toxic behavior, toxic thinking, friendships, maybe cutting ties with a specific family member and so forth. But you know it's coming. And you guys got the 3 of Wands. So you guys are just like kind of preparing yourself, planning ahead as to what's to come, but also just, you know, putting yourself in this mode of like, okay, I know this is coming. I know that I've possibly been up in my head about the situation, but I know that I need to plan ahead so I know what next move I need to make and so forth. So that's what I feel for you, Capricorns. Planning ahead for something that's coming towards you. And you guys, I feel like you guys have an idea that it's coming, but let's go ahead and move over to my air signs. What messages do we have for my Geminis? Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm going to pull 2 out of the tarot and then 2 from the energy oracle cards for my Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You guys got the Hermit. Okay, Geminis. Really going within these next 48 hours, trying to figure out whatever it is you need in order to make a move forward. That's what I feel like. You know you have the wisdom within yourself, but you're just kind of going within at this time. You guys got the 5 of Pentacles. So for some of you guys, I feel like you guys are going within. For some of you guys, it could be so that way you could get your finances in order and so forth. But I also feel like you're trying to figure out yourself so that way you don't have this sense of lack. Like, I feel like for some of my Geminis, you guys feel like you're missing something, but you're kind of going within this next 48 hours and you're just trying to walk away. You guys got walking away. So walking away from that negative thinking of feeling like, I'm lacking this, so I can't feel the way that I need to, kind of a thing. But it's so easy to focus on what you lack of, but you have to remember that there's other things that are waiting for you. See, if you are walking away from something that you don't feel you no longer are appreciated, welcome, or simply you just don't feel like it's serving you no more, just remember what's on the outside. There's other things to look forward to. Sometimes it's easier to walk away, but or simply just to stay. But if you don't feel like you're appreciated or you're lacking of something, don't be fearful of what is waiting for you on the outside. It's like that saying, like, don't let fear stop you, but let it push you to continue moving forward and so forth. So what messages do we have for my Libras? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. You guys got the 7 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. So Libras, I feel like you're trying to get out of a specific situation, and for some reason the word sticky came out to my head. It could be a sticky situation that you are in and you're kind of just trying to strategize how to get out of that situation. But I feel like you're very much in your head about this, kind of conflicted as to what to do, possibly having sleepless nights or just like a lot of stress and anxiety about what to do moving forward. But the next 48 hours, I feel like you're kind of balancing things out so that way you could figure out what is it that you really want, kind of getting your ideas and your next move strategized, really focused, so that way you could continue moving forward from whatever it is that you're trying to sneak out of. It doesn't have to be sneaky, but also could be just, you know, just trying to strategize. What's your next move? What are you gonna do to get to your next goal? What are you gonna do to get X, Y, and Z? Whatever X, Y, and Z is for you, Libra. So let's go ahead to my Aquarians, the next 48 hours. Next 48 hours for my Libras. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay, Libra, you guys got 2 cards, but I'm going to go ahead and shuffle again. Okay, Angel of Love, Libras. Okay, so Libras, I feel like you guys are stepping into this, also this energy of like calling in love, but also calling in love to yourself. I feel like this peaceful feeling. So I feel like this week or in the next 48 hours, you're going to be like just in this mode of like, okay, like I really need to put a little bit more energy back into myself. I need to, I don't know, do my whatever it is that makes you happy. Whether if you're a woman, get your nails done, maybe go out for a run. If you're a male, it could just be simply you you know, going to the barbershop, getting also a haircut, buying new shoes, whatever it is that, you know, you feel like you need to give love back to yourself. Like, I feel like you guys can be giving a lot of love to others, and it's not a bad thing to walk away from giving love to others, but it also, you have to take some time to, you know, give that same love back to yourself, because if you're giving and giving and giving, sometimes you end up feeling like the 3 of Swords, like you're not getting much back, or you're not feeling like, oh, it's not reciprocated, or I'm not feeling appreciated and so forth. So you're walking away from those ideas, and you're kind of also, again, like with the King of Wands, like stepping into this energy of being passionate about not only of others, but also of yourself. Giving all that energy that you give to others, but giving it back to yourself, because it's very much needed for some of my Aquarians. You know, maybe you're also just simply are walking away from a specific situation or a specific person in order to walk away towards whatever it is that you know is right for you and that is worth of your love. So what messages do we have for my Aries? Moving on to my fire signs for the next 48 hours. Aries, happy family. Okay, Aries, I feel like you guys are moving into this energy of, you know, being, if you guys don't have a family, or it could just be yourself, like just feeling a big unionship in your workplace. Possibly if you are a family person, having this good union in the next 48 hours with your family, maybe sitting down, having some serious conversations, or just showing gratitude for, you know, the family that you do have, that's whatever is left of your family, or whatever it is that you consider your family. Yeah, you got the Temperance and the 9 of Wands. For many of my Aries, you guys could have been just going through a lot of obstacles, maybe some arguments, stressful times with your family. But I feel like it's all paying off, like all these hardships and so forth with the Temperance, because you've been patient. You've been doing whatever it is that you need to do to unite your family, keep it intact and so forth. And, you know, you get these next 48 hours, you're going to have this sense of accomplishment and so forth, and just being able to have a union with your family and so forth, and just kind of reflecting on everything that you've been through and so forth. So what messages do we have for my Leos? Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, please. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Oh, you guys also got the storm warning. So again, Leos, for some of you guys know that maybe a possible argument is coming, and of course nobody ever wants to hear, like, you know, you don't have to accept whatever it is that's negative, but you know that at times there are just some things that are inevitable, and whatever it is that you need to say to somebody, or you just know that there's something difficult that you're going to have to go through, and you're also just like preparing for that conversation, that choice that you have to make. You guys, Leos, I feel like your reading is just like think it was Capricorns, I'm not sure, but it was one of the other signs. Maybe you guys could be dealing with the Capricorn, but you guys know that even after like the Tower moment, for like the storm warning could be like the Tower card in the tarot, or relation to that. It's like, you know, you got a plan, you know that things are not going to be easy, but you know that everything that you do from now on and everything that you have gone through is going to lead you to this 10 of Cups, a sense of accomplishment, a sense of, you know what, I finally did this. I maybe, for some of you guys, it could be just stepping out of your comfort zone, whether that be working out, setting new projects, new ideas, and so forth. So you guys know that there's going to be some obstacles and so forth, but you know that it's going to lead you to this 10 of Cups, and you're preparing yourself for that journey or adventure that you're undergoing and so forth. So let's move on to my Sagittarians. What messages do we have for my Sagittarians? Rest and rejuvenation. So Saggies, you guys kind of been just like maybe working, or like just been doing so much, and right now these next 48 hours, like you guys are still working, but at the same time you're kind of like, for some of you guys could be meditating, for some of you guys could just be, you know, whatever it is that makes you feel relaxed, whether that be working out, exercising, cooking dinner, baking, cleaning your house. For some of you guys find that very relaxing. Maybe spending time in your garden, taking a drive somewhere, or just simply, you know, treating yourself to maybe 5 minutes of just meditation. You guys got the Empress, and we'll take these. So very nurturing energy, Saggies, like stepping into this energy of like, okay, like I need a break. Like it's okay to take a break. With the Empress and the Strength. So yeah, you guys have been so strong for so long. You guys got the 10 of the Wands at the bottom of the deck. Like you guys been carrying so much, whether that be for some of you guys, I'm getting bills, your family, yourself. For some of you guys are like maybe overcoming like anxiety, depression, and so forth. And you guys are just stepping into this energy with the Empress, like nurturing yourself, bringing yourself back to the person that you want to be and aspire to be, and you guys are having the strength and courage to keep on moving forward. So that was the message for my Saggies. Now moving on to my water signs. What messages do we have from my Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio? Well, let's go to my Cancers. I'm sorry, I get way ahead of myself sometimes. What messages do we have for my Cancer? So the Magician, a lot of work for my Cancers as well, but you guys are kind of like, okay, some things are not going my way, but I need to put things in order. For some of you guys could be feeling like you lost something, or you kind of feel like there's something lacking as well with the Five of Pentacles, but at the same time with the Magician, you're like, you know what? I know that I have everything that I need, everything that I want, everything that I desire. And if it's something that I don't have, I know I can get it. But part of you guys is like, okay, like sometimes it's so easy for me to focus on what I don't have, what I lack, and so forth. But then I need to remember who I am. I'm a Cancer. I can make things happen. You guys got the Community card as well. So, you know, it could also mean too, for some of you guys, you know, just to remember that you have friends, you have family, you have other people that are willing to support you and so forth. You know, it's okay to ask for help when needed, or it's okay to talk about your feelings or express to someone how you feel and so forth. You may feel that people may not understand where you're coming from, and that you need to do this all alone. But just know, Cancers, that you don't have to do this all alone, and there's other people that would be willing to hear you out and just be there to support you and so forth. So what messages do we have from my Pisces? Pisces, please. Pisces. The Thinking Woman. So Pisces, very, whether male or female, whatever sex you are. The Thinking Woman, for my females, it could just be that, you know, you're kind of just thinking about a certain situation, possibly about a specific person. And then for my males, it could be that, you know, you could also be thinking about a specific woman, or it could just simply mean that, you know, maybe there's someone that's thinking about you. But let's see, let's dig deeper. Yeah, 5 of Cups. So for this Pisces, I feel like this is in regards to a love situation, or it doesn't have to be about a love situation, but you guys feel like you lost something. You're kind of very much in your head about it with the thinking woman. You're kind of also having your thoughts and so forth about like what you should do about the situation. Should you keep on holding, or should you kind of continue moving forward? I don't know why, but the butterfly is kind of like has my attention and so forth. So you know, you guys may just be in this little rut this next 48 hours, but just know, yeah, very much in your head. You even got the shadow side. Like, look at how she's holding her head, or kind of has her hand over her head, and so does this person. So, and it's like all pointing to the mind. So this is all in your mind, Pisces, but in the end of the day, just know that things are going to transform for the better, whether it be with this person or with the situation that you're thinking of. Things are going to transform. Like, you know, maybe you have to just kind of meditate on it, gather up the information that you need, because you guys even got the book. So for some of you guys, it could be also in regards to not only love, but like maybe a buying of a house, maybe studying for a new job position, your education and so forth. But just know things are going to transform for the better regardless of the situation. And finally, moving on to my Scorpios. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, please. That was too many, Scorpio. What messages do we have for my Scorpios? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. This one wanted to come out. Rest and rejuvenation. So Scorpio, for you as well, you know, kind of just stepping into this like energy of maybe this weekend it was just a lot for you. Maybe for some of you guys had like maybe family over, or you know, had, you know, just had a lot to do catching up this weekend, whatever your situation may be. And I feel like these next 48 hours, Scorpio, it's not so much like you're laying around in bed, or maybe for some of you guys you need that, and that's okay. For some of you guys, it's just more of like relaxing your mind. Maybe you did a lot of heavy thinking this weekend. You guys got the 9 of Pentacles. So yeah, like just giving back to yourself, giving yourself a little break, just admiring yourself for the person that you are, and that, you know, everything that you have overcome last week, whatever goals you have in mind for this week. You guys also got the King of Wands. So very passionate about maybe some goals that you have for this week, for this month, from now on and moving forward. But also I see here like a lot of work. So maybe you guys feel like you guys have been working a lot, possibly putting in extra hours, overtime, and you know, at this time you're like, hey, I need like maybe a minute or two, quiet my mind, get myself centered, get my energy back up to where I need it to be, so I could keep moving into this King of Wands energy and keep grabbing hold of the situation and grabbing hold of your life and taking charge of your life. It's the situation that you may be in. But overall, I feel like this is really nice energy, Scorpio. I don't feel like it's anything to be worried about and so forth. But this was your messages for all signs for the next 48 hours. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also, if you didn't hear in the beginning, Splendora, Queen of Wands, is going to be doing a true crime tarot reading this evening. So I will post the link in the description box, so that way you could follow and subscribe to her channel to see when she'll next upload and so forth. All right, bye guys.